Turn your Android phone into a desktop. Create a Windows 11 style mode like this very easily. The UI looks a lot like Windows 11. The taskbar, the start menu, even the file explorer. You can see it's really similar. Even the settings menu is just like Windows 11. You can make apps run in desktop mode like this, and you can also connect it directly to a monitor to make it feel like you're using Windows on a laptop or PC.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Welcome to the Live Lab ID channel. In this video, we're going to share with you how to turn your Android phone into a desktop. This mode is supported on all Android devices and you can do it easily. About 4 years ago, we discussed how to install Windows directly on an Android phone so we could run Windows applications such as Microsoft Office, Premiere Pro, Photoshop and other apps. In fact, Windows games could also run more smoothly than when using an emulator back then. We also compared the Windows that we installed directly on the phone with a launcher that looks very similar to Windows, which is Hyperdroid. Around 4 years ago, Hyperdroid was still not smooth and its interface also wasn't as smooth, but now it turns out that this launcher performs even better.
It's really smooth. You can use it to turn your phone into desktop mode without the hassle of changing the OS or installing Windows on your phone.
And in this video, we'll talk about Hyperdroid, starting from how to install it, how to set it up, and what features it has. Then, how is the user experience using Hyperdroid on an Android phone? Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and try installing Hyperdroid, guys. Okay guys, now we're already on our Android phone. First, we're going to download and install Hyperdroid on the Android phone. Just open the Play Store, select search here, and just look for Hyperdroid. After that, install this Hyperdroid, guys. Just choose install and wait for the installation to finish. Once it's installed, just select open to run the app and boom.
Your phone will immediately switch to desktop mode and the interface looks just like Windows 11, guys. If you see a navigation bar at the bottom here, you can remove it by just going into the settings menu. After that, select display, scroll down and activate hide device navigation. Now it will be full screen.
Like this, guys, you can see the taskbar at the bottom. The taskbar looks a lot like Windows 11. On the left side, there's a widget from Wither and it looks like this. If we select the start menu, it will display all the apps that are on the phone. Our Android, guys, as you can see here, the appearance is very similar to Windows 11. You can also choose the mode, whether you want all or freeform like this. Just choose according to your needs. Dengan niatnya search menu and its appearance is still similar to Windows. Now let's try to open the file explorer. Here, you just need to select and give permission, then just go back and open the file explorer again. You guys can also see it here. The file explorer is even very similar to Windows 11. The icons used and the UI are very similar to Windows 11. You guys can also access your files on Android, of course, because this is just a launcher. Here, it's much better compared to 4 years ago, guys. For the navigation here, it's still using the touch screen, so there's no cursor like in the previous Linux. So you can navigate using the cursor and also just tabs. For example, if you want to enter the documents folder, just tap like this. If you want to exit the application, just close it like this. Next, let's try to go into the display settings menu. The settings menu is also very similar to Windows 11. Here, there are system menus like Bluetooth and devices, personalized apps, accounts, and even the PC update section. It's really similar, guys. In the system menu, you can set the display. For example, if the display looks too small, you can just set the scale to 60. If it's not big enough, just set it to 100. You can also customize it according to your needs. And here you can set the orientation as well. You can lock it so the orientation doesn't keep changing.
And just like before, there's hide device navigation and hide status bar.
At the top here, there are still other menus like sound and storage. Here the interface also looks very similar to Windows. If you use Windows 11 and here there's also a multitasking menu, you can enable the freeform Windows option. So later, web-based applications can be adjusted very easily, and there's also a feature called resizable apps, so you can run the apps in floating mode. So multitasking on Hyperdroid is already better compared to 4 years ago. If you want to use Hyperdroid as the default launcher, you just need to go to default launcher. After that, just activate the default launcher here. So later when you turn on your phone, the launcher used will be this Hyperdroid, but feel free to adjust it according to your needs, guys. For the other settings menu, you can just explore it yourself. This menu is very interesting, just try installing it and explore as you like. Then on the right side, there's the system tray. It looks like this. The animation is really smooth. Then there's the control center, and here you have the calendar and notifications. Now let's try running an application on Hyperdroid. For example, let's open Facebook. Unfortunately, if we don't adjust the settings, Facebook will appear in full screen like this. So it's not floating or running like it's on Hyperdroid. Then, for the applications on Hyperdroid, we can run them using desktop mode or they will appear floating.
On Android, it's only web apps, guys. For example, if we run Chrome, it can run in desktop mode like this. If you want to close it, you can just close it here.
But for the apps on your Android phone like Shopee, just open it and it will go full screen like this. So the app doesn't run inside Hyperdroid itself, but you can easily add web apps inside Hyperdroid. To do this, just select the start menu here or simply choose this uInstaller, guys. After that, enter the name of the app. For example, if you want to add YouTube, just type the name here, for example YouTube, then enter the YouTube URL. Make sure the icon and create desktop shortcut options are checked, then just select install. After that, just wait for a moment. So now we've added the web-based YouTube app on Hyperdroid. Now if we open YouTube, it will look like this. It's similar to what you see in desktop mode, guys. The same goes for other apps. For example, the Roblox game, you can also add it. For example, here it's called Roblox. Just enter the URL and select install. Just wait a moment until the app's icon is downloaded. After it's downloaded, it will appear like this. If you open it, you'll be taken to the Roblox website. But if you guys are using a tablet or a phone and your phone already supports floating windows, you can also just activate the floating window on your phone. Later, the experience of using Hyperdroid will be even better, or you can also set it up by simply connecting your phone to a mouse and also connecting it to a keyboard. Later, you guys can control your phone using a mouse and keyboard, and you can work just like on a desktop. You guys can also directly connect your phone to a monitor if it's supported. If it's not supported, you can buy an additional device to connect it directly to a monitor. With a setup like this, you can use your phone just like a desktop. The UI is similar to Windows, Windows 11 File Explorer, PDF Viewer, Settings menu, and so on. If you want to make it full screen on your monitor, you can also change the resolution on your phone to match your monitor's resolution. Guys, for how to change the resolution, just look it up on YouTube because we won't discuss it here. Otherwise, the video will be too long. So that was our discussion about Hyperdroid, which is a launcher that can make your phone look a lot like Windows 11 or like desktop mode. Compared to 4 years ago, Hyperdroid has improved a lot, and now it's much more comfortable to use. Especially since you can connect your phone directly to a monitor, you can get an even better desktop mode experience. I hope this video is useful. See you in the next video. Peace be upon you.